When I got locked up, sitting in that cold cell, it finally hit me. I ruined everything. Football, Tennessee, my family trust, gone. And what made it worse, knowing that the whole world was watching. My name was everywhere, blogs, ESPN, Bleacher Report. Now they were posting my mugshot. Headline didn't talk about touchdowns or D1 offers anymore. They talked about the charges, mistakes, and wasted potential. When I got released from jail, I didn't know what to do. Standing outside those doors, air hitting my face, but it didn't feel like freedom. It felt like failure. Everything I worked for, football, Tennessee, my family trust, everything was gone just like that. All because I couldn't leave the streets alone. I had one foot in the game, one foot in the streets, and that's a dangerous mix. You can't live in both worlds forever. One of them going to take you out, and luckily, mine just cost me my future and not my life. When my parents got that call, they were crushed. Pops, man, he couldn't even look me in my eyes. And my mom's, she broke down crying, asking me why I throw away everything after all the sacrifices they had made for me. To them, I was supposed to break the cycle, and instead, I brought the streets right into the living room. When I got locked up, it wasn't just me that paid the price. My parents had to scrape everything they had just to get me out. Pops and Mom had to put the house up for bail. When my parents put the house up for bail, I thought things couldn't get worse. But the day I came home, Pop sat me down. He wasn't mad. He didn't yell. He gave me a speech, and just like that, bruh, he done kicked me out the crib. After Pops kicked me out, I was lost. No plan, no home, no school to fall back on. But the streets got a way of catching you when you fall. My big homie looked out. He left me a stash. He said it was for me to get back on my feet. I took it and made moves. First thing I did was cop me an apartment. Nothing too major, just a small spot to lay my head. Sitting in my apartment, I thought about everything, how fast life flipped on me. One day I was a kid with D1 offers. The next I was starting over with street money just to survive. It wasn't a dream I had, but at least I wasn't sleeping outside. When I got locked up, the police took everything. My Jeep, my stash, all the things I thought that made me untouchable. They stripped it all away. And for a minute, it felt like I had nothing left. But what they didn't know about was a garage. See, I had a storage spot that nobody touched. Inside, 2 cars sitting there just waiting. So like I said, man, I may left the streets, but the streets still didn't leave me. I told myself I was gonna chill, lay low, and stay out the way. But then my big homie came to me with a lick. At first I didn't want to hear it. I had just touched freedom again. And I knew moving reckless could land me right back behind bars. But the truth is, I needed money. Like, seriously. I know what y'all probably thinking. Kash, you need to sit down, chill, focus on football. And you're right. But when you're broke, when bills are stacking, and when that hunger hits, your mind starts working different. I told myself just one more time. Just one more move to get back on my feet. But deep down, I already knew. Every time I said one more lick, the streets had its way of pulling me deeper. Before I got too deep back into the streets again, my phone had lit up. Unknown number, I almost ignored it, but something told me to answer it. And it was the head coach from Akron University. He said he'd been following my story, seen the talent, and heard what happened. He told me straight up, Kash, I know you've been through it, but I believe in second chances. You got one if you want it. For a second, I couldn't even talk. After I lost everything, Tennessee, my family trust, my name, here was somebody still willing to give me a shot. See, that call hit different. It felt like God was throwing me a lifeline right before I drowned. And right there, I told myself, this time I can't mess this up. And just like that, I committed to Akron University. After everything, the streets, the arrest, losing Tennessee, I had another shot. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm in the best of shape. Like, I'm not even going to count to you guys. I haven't played football in a year. So, I don't know what's about to happen when I get to practice, but hopefully everything turned out the best. So we'll see what's happening. So y'all follow me to Akron. We're going to go ahead and get it popping. Let's go. First game of the season, Akron versus UNLV. My first time back on the field since everything went down. The crowd was buzzing, the cameras was ready, and everybody watching to see what I was going to do. Reporters talked about my story all week, the arrest, the comeback, the second chance. My teammates could feel it too. Every eye in the stadium was locked in on me. Walking out that tunnel, I felt it all. Nerves, pressure, excitement. I tightened my gloves, looked up at those lights and told myself, you asked for another chance and now prove you deserved it. First play I did my go-to, Mr. Comeback Route. Got down, now it's 3rd and 7. Come on, man. Come on, feed me. He ain't look at me. Like, respect. I'm still new on this team, so I can't even trip. I'm open. Hey, come on, baby. That's what I do, bro. I'm Randy Moss. I make plays. Now we 2nd and goal. Come on. Right here. Bro, who is he throwing it to? I mean, I can't lie. This team is trash. And look, bro. This man threw a pick in the end zone. Man, look, man, if you guys are wondering, man, I picked the Division III school because this is the only school that gave me an opportunity. So the competition is not going to, man, I can't bet on the competition, bro. End of the day, it's college ball, so I can't even really talk. But we end up getting to that end zone. Quarterback ran it off. I feel him. I'm open. Feed me. Bruh, he keep overthrowing me, bruh. My high school quarterback is better than this. Oh, yeah, I'm open. Feed me. Oh, yeah. I gotta keep my hand on the ball. I gotta catch those. I gotta come down with those. But like I told y'all, I haven't played football in the whole year. Oh, yeah. Come here, feed me. Oh, yeah. Let's go. We got that touchdown, baby. Man, as long as my team doing good, man, I don't even care, bro. Like, this is my first game back, so I'm not even tripping. Comeback route again. 4th quarter, 2nd and 10. Feed me. Bro, what? Who was he throwing it to? Did he get hit? Oh, bro, come on, man. Like, bro, see? How this supposed to be a comeback story, but we ain't. Bro, look at this. We done got a safety. End of the day, we end up getting that dub. It wasn't pretty. The morning after my first college game, I had to clock in. Yeah, you heard it right. Clock in. I know it's funny, right? But I ain't gonna lie. It felt weird. I'm used to the fast money, the street paper, but now it was different. I had to grind the legit way. Had to remind myself this was part of the process. But end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do to get this money. 2nd game of the season, we went back to my home state. We had to play Wake Forest. Bro, look at this, bro. Who is he throwing it to? It's like, bro, what are we doing out there? Oh, yeah, I'm open. Bro, y'all probably saying I could have caught that. Bro, no, I couldn't. He's overthrowing me. Come on, feed me. Bro, look. Oh, my gosh. Bro, y'all see what I'm going through? I mean, granted, it's the 2nd game of the season, but still, bro, there's no way you should be throwing passes like that to me. Oh, yeah, feed me. Bro. Oh, man, here we go again. Oh, yeah, comeback route. Dang, he only throw good passes when I do a comeback route. It's like, how can I show my talents and my skills when you're not even throwing me the ball? You keep overthrowing me. It's making me look bad, not just you. And I'm a 5-star recruit. Well, man, F that. I'm still a 5-star recruit. And look at that. Bro, you gotta throw it higher, bro. Did you throw a pick? Is he gone? Granted, he ain't get a touchdown, but come on, man. They end up putting 10 on the board. Oh, yeah. Come back right again. Let's go. The whole game, we were down against Wake Forest. Scoreboard didn't look good, but I wasn't letting that stop me. Every time I stepped on the field, I told myself, put the team on your back. I was running full speed on every route, fighting for every yard, every catch, every block. I gave everything I had. The defense keyed on me heavy. Double coverage, late hits, all of it. But I didn't care. I wanted to win more than anything. I could see it in my teammates' eyes. They were tired, frustrated. But I kept telling them, we still in this. Just keep feeding me the ball. But all that changed quick. We ended up losing to Wake Forest 23-0. After that loss, my mind was spinning. I've been grinding, doing everything right. But the money still wasn't right, though. Bills stacking, car notes due, food running low. So one of my teammates put me to the side and said, yo, I got somebody you should meet, my plug. He can help you get some quick bread. At first, I was hesitant. I knew what came with that life. I already lost everything once because of it. But deep down, I was tired of struggling. I needed that fast money again. And I already know what y'all thinking. Kash, you gotta chill. You just got a second chance. Don't blow it. Trust me. I told myself the same thing. But sometimes the hunger, the pressure, it gets louder than the reason. So I made that call, we set a meeting, and just like that, I was back into that world again. Third game into the season, I was straight balling. Everything finally started clicking. The quarterback was on point, no more overthrows, no more misreads, and he was throwing me straight dots. And once the ball hit my hands, it was game over. They couldn't stop me. Corners tried pressing, safeties tried doubling, none of it worked. Every time I lined up, I knew they was in trouble. Catch after catch, big play after big play, I was in my zone. The crowd was rocking, my teammates was hyped. Even the coach just kept shaking his head, was like, yeah, he's really him. Come on, coach, of course I'm him, baby, stop playing with me. After all the ups and downs, this was the game where I reminded everybody, Kash wasn't just back, I was better. Man, I was in my zone the whole game. Every time I touched the field, I felt untouchable. The DBs couldn't read me, the safeties couldn't keep up, and the quarterback, he just kept feeding me, dot after dot. It got to the point where I could see the frustration in the defense eyes. They lined up across from me and already looked defeated. Every time I caught one, I let them know, you can't guard me. Momentum was all mine. I was running crisp routes, breaking tackles, talking my talk, and backing up every single play. The crowd was getting louder. Every catch, every first down, every big play. It wasn't just a game anymore. It was a statement. After everything I've been through, this was me reminding the world that Kash wasn't some comeback story. I was the problem on the field. Pure dominance, pure confidence. Just know your boy was balling. It got to the point where my quarterback started trusting me more with every drive. He knew if he threw my way, it was money. I was making highlight plays left and right, man. I was really out here going crazy. With me balling and putting on a show, man, my team was putting on a show as well. We was looking unstoppable out there. And guess what? Y'all probably waiting on it. And y'all already know, you can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Y'all know that saying, there's a light in every dark room. For a long time, I couldn't see mine. Between the streets, the losses, and all the pain I caused, I thought I'd bury my light for good. But that third game, I was balling, putting on a show. That was my light. It reminded me who I really was. Not the kid caught up in the streets, not the one who people doubted or judged, but the one who fought his way back when everything around him was falling apart. The field was my light. Every route I ran, every pass I caught, it was like I was pushing the darkness back a little more. And for the first time in a long time, I felt free again. And just like that, your boy was back on ESPN for his performance and not for being caught up in the streets. After that big performance, word spread fast. Reporters, teammates, and coaches, everybody was talking about it. I didn't just have a good game, I had one of the best receiving performances in school history. But it didn't take long. Right before reality hit again, my phone buzzed. It was my plug. He told me he needed me to handle a drop-off. And just like that, I was right back in it. No cameras, no crowds, no cheers, just me in the streets and a job that paid fast. It was wild. One night I'm in the headlines for having one of the best games in school history. The next, I'm back in the dark making moves I promised myself I'll never make again. I promised myself I wasn't going to let the streets mess up what I built. Not again. I came too far, lost too much to go back to square one. Yeah, I still had moves to make, but I told myself if I was going to do anything, I had to move smarter. No more reckless decisions. No more letting the fast life bleed into my football grind. Every time I stepped on that field, I reminded myself what was at stake. The streets gave me quick money, but football gave me a purpose. And if I wanted to keep both, I had to play a little bit different this time. So I locked in and stayed focused and told myself, no distractions, no slip-ups, not this time. Now it's second and goal. Come on, man. Bro, he left me wide open. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Man, we finally got on that board, man. 7-3. They didn't score. Bro, see, bro, this is what I'm talking about, bro. It's like, we be doing so good. Bro, we just did so good the last game. And you gonna throw a pick. But I got in there, come on. Like, dang, I gotta do everything. Man, they should have put me at quarterback at this point. But I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm talking, but I gotta hold on to that ball. I gotta hold on to it. Oh yeah, I'm open, feed me. Oh yeah, let me get in that. I thought I got in there, but I didn't. Come on, oh yeah, feed me. Come on, bro, I'm wide open. Give me the rock. Oh yeah, Thank you. Man, like I said, man, I make plays, bro. I know I said call me Randy Moss, but on the real, call me Dez Bryant, because my hands is OD. Like, seriously. Now we up 14-6. Oh, yeah, feed me. I'm out of there. Ooh. I'm not going to hold you. I definitely thought I was gone. Oh, yeah. Feed me. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Look, if you guys peep, it's third quarter, 43 seconds left. Bro, why did coach take me out when we was at the goal line? Like, come on, baby. That doesn't make sense. And then he set me out the whole fourth quarter pretty much, and we lost in overtime. Like, bro, that's bad coaching. It's just like, come on, coach. Like, what we doing? Bro, if you want to win games, put me on the field. After that loss, we lost again. Then we lost again to Buffalo. We just lost 3 games in a row because the coach didn't want to put me in at the last minute. Like, come on, baby. Then the local TV reporter asked me, how did I feel about on this 3-game losing streak? Man, it's the coach's fault. He not playing me. My homegirl hit me up talking about she was throwing a party that night. Told me to slide through, said it was going to be good vibes, music, and good energy. I told her I'll pull up, but the streets was calling. The plug just hit me, and I had to get this money real quick before I did anything. So y'all know what I did best. Only got to speak on it, but just know I had to get this money. Later that season, we were flat out dominating. Everything finally came together. The chemistry, the energy, the mindset. We weren't just winning games, we were controlling them. And me, I was in full control. Every week, I felt like I was carrying the team on my back. When we needed a big play, the quarterback looked my way. When we needed a spark, coach called my number and I delivered every single time. Defense couldn't figure me out. Double teams didn't work. Zone coverage didn't matter. And I was the heartbeat of that offense. And I could feel the respect growing from the fans, from my teammates, from everybody who doubted me. And with me balling, we got invited to a bowl game. Now it was time for the bowl game. Everything we worked for all season came down to this. The practice, the grind, the long nights watching film all led to this moment. The media called it the matchup of the underdogs, but I didn't see it that way. I saw it as another chance to prove myself, another stage to show the world that I wasn't just a comeback story. I was that guy. The locker room was tense, but locked in. You could feel it, the mix of nerves and hunger. But me, I'm always locked in and ready. So let's go. So they end up scoring 3. Oh yeah, feed me. Hey, come on, man. Like I told y'all, bro, I'm Dez Bryant out here for a reason. Number 13, man. Oh yeah, let me snag that. Oh yeah, see? I'm glad our quarterback is finally connecting because he had me worried beginning of the season. Oh yeah, we in there. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Everything was going smooth. Second quarter, they was up by 3. And guess what, bruh? This man done threw a pick. Bro, we was doing good. We was literally just doing so good. 24-7. Man, ain't going down us like that. We can still come back. That's a good dot. See? I make plays. 23 seconds left, man. We got to get on that board. Oh, yeah. Let's go. We keeping the chains moving. We got to get in that end zone. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. 14-24. We making the comeback. Let's go. All we got to do is just stay aggressive. But we can't stay aggressive by keep throwing picks. Like, come on, man. Like, I'm trying to stay level-headed and not discouraged, but he keep throwing picks. Like, thank you. Now, that's a dot. We got to keep making those type of plays. As you guys can see, it's 37-14. We didn't score on the last drive. And look at this, y'all. My man threw his 5th pick of the game. It's like, I don't know what more to do. Just like that, we lost 21-51. All that work, all that grind, all that talk about proving ourselves, we came up short when it mattered. See, they came ready to play and we couldn't keep up. After that loss, I sat in that locker room for a long time. Helmet still on, pad still strapped, and just thinking, we gave it everything, but it wasn't enough. And now, I'm at the crossroads. So I'm asking y'all, what should I do? Should I transfer or get a fresh start somewhere new? Or stay here, thug it out, keep fighting, and keep proving myself where I'm at? See, I've been through the ups and downs, the wins and the losses, the light and the darkness. But one thing about me, I don't quit easy. So what y'all think? Is it time for a new beginning? Or should I stay and finish what I started?